Hi, so this is I Seen You Before playing Dominions 4 featuring Sam. We're gonna be playing as Is today and we're going to use the Hooded Spirit Pretender. So how are you today, Sam?
Doing alright.
So let's talk a bit more about the Pretender that we made right now. So, like I told you, I think going for a candle of 5 is fine since the candle patch, which means that you can take a minimum of 4 compared to before, which was recommended to be a 7. And you won't get Dominion killed as easy. It changed, there was a patch which changed the points that all the Pretenders cost at one point. Like it increased all of them, but it also increased the amount of points you can spend. I don't know if you remember that patch, but it was changed around then.
I don't actually remember that patch.
Oh, okay. So, on this Pretender, we're gonna take a minor blessing of Earth for the reinvigoration for our commanders. When we will introduce the nation, it will be a bit more clear. And the major bless of nature for the regeneration. Because I think you told me you had a few success making thugs with them, right?
Yeah, they can make successful thugs, but they usually don't have that many, so you have to be careful with them.
Yeah, they're capital only, right?
Yeah, capital only.
And their majors are expensive, just like Vanheim.
Yeah, I'd actually start comparing them to Middle Age Atlantis in cost after all.
So for our skills, we're gonna go with an order of 3, because obviously everything is going to be very expensive. I think the Slough of 2 is fine. You agree, right?
Yeah, it's not like you're going to be producing a huge amount of troops when your mages cost so much.
Yeah, that's true. And the only good troops to produce actually require, I believe, production 2 minimum, I think. And they're expensive as hell as well. Like, they're horses that you can recruit everywhere, not too bad elite. Well, I wouldn't even call it elite cavalry, I'd call it cataphract cavalry kinda. Actually, it's pretty good on Earth. On Earth, it's pretty good, but underwater, it's kinda meh.
Yeah, on land, they're sort of like more armored deep ones. Deep ones because they have like 2 attacks. Yeah. Underwater, they're not good. They have 1 attack.
Yeah, and they just don't pack enough of a punch. Like, they just get swallowed by chaff infantry. And yeah. I think we should also go for a Cold of 1, because I think this nation really needs to go coastal ASAP.
I can see that.
Yeah. And you know, because once you get on the land, the temperature scale will start to affect you. So I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but growth 2 is good, more money. Misfortune 2 to balance the order 3, and I just took a magic skill of 3 since we have horrible majors, man.
They're not good. Like for a nation that has trouble establishing itself on land and sea, they're not good.
Yeah. Which map should we play? Should we play Bidin? You know, Pimu's maps are so nice. I really like them. But is one good? Yeah.
Oh, sure.
All right, let's grab Bidin. So is well, it's in Middle Age, right? Wait, I forgot.
Yeah, it's Middle Age.
Yeah. Morgan Queens. So let's put, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus S6, 7. Let's put 7 impossible AI. Should all be land nations and 1 water nation. Just watch us. Just watch us, man. Just like in my Tyrodos.
We're going to get.
Yeah, we're gonna get Pelagia.
We're gonna get Pelagia, or we're just gonna be humiliated and die by Riley.
Yeah, man. I'm sure you're gonna see Pelagia come at us. Okay, let's do it. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, so we're gonna use Moki. Let's leave that at default. That at default. So if there's 8 players, so let's put minimum of, let's see, 8 thrones like that. How many thrones to win? I put 8 level 2 thrones, so 6 thrones to win, 5 thrones to win.
Experience thrones.
Okay, how about
I don't know. Like, I would think that surviving will be the key part of this game. Similar to Theranos, is surviving that early time. So
okay, 6 thrones of level 2. You need 4 to win, and there's 6 of them. But that sounds good. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright, let's go. Let's do this, my friend. In the beginning there was chaos, but I'm not too good at doing those things, so... Okay. So the units that we're actually talking about to use as thugs would be the Morgan Princess.
Morgan Princess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we found out that once she gets on land, right, she gets some kind of a firebrand-ish attack, but it's a bit weaker, right?
Yeah, it's only I think the firebrand was like 12 armor piercing damage. This one's about 5, so it's not exactly as impressive as you're hoping.
Okay. That's typical Dominion. So like it's gonna be so awesome, and when I remember the first time I summoned vampires in Dominions 4, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill everything, and then you're like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah, you learn vampires just they're useful to harass and to block.
Yeah.
That's it.
Defend or with darkness and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're not exactly well, I was actually expecting something more impressive. Instead, I had a bunch of toga wearing bald creatures attack.
Toga wearing bald nobles that flee off the Velusa now.
They just punch people.
Yeah. That's pretty rude actually. They just jump up them and just like suck some blood. Okay, so let's give a quick unit review. We have the Morgan Sorceress, which is at air 3, water 2, earth 1. Possibility of getting fire, air, water, earth, and 10% of the same thing. I can see them to help crafting air boosters, definitely.
Yeah, they're
If they have a fire, they'll be able to get all the, Firebrand's golden shields and all those type of items.
Yeah.
And what were you saying?
Yeah, they're pretty much your workhorse mage.
Yeah, they'll be good forgers, but the sad thing is that they're hella expensive and slow to recruit, so they'll have to compete between the Morgan Princess, the Morgan Sorceress, the Morgan Champion. You told me you were able to field them as like light thugs as well, right?
Morgan Princess, Morgan Sorceress, they were sort of like they acted sort of like Vans, except with higher magic resist. Higher magic resist, and a small flaming attack that helped out against ethereal chaff.
On the land,
yeah, on land. Yeah, I forget that.
Otherwise, we have a Knight Commander of East right there, and he's alright. He has a +1 to morale, a leadership of 80. He's kind of expensive.
Yeah, he's not I always compare like a cavalry commander to what was it called again? The Agema commander from was it MA Arcocephale? No, Late Age Arcocephale, where he's a cavalry commander. He gets inspirational. He gets all the bonuses, and he makes the army move faster across the map.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
No, I didn't know
He's
that he made the army move. You mean the Strategos?
Strategos is okay, but he also gets old age.
Oh.
You never build up the army in late age. You never really build up the same like 120 man stacks you do in Middle Age.
That's kind of true. Otherwise, we have a bunch of kelp-looking people. The Isian Druid with 1 water, 1 earth, 1 holy, and impossible path in water, earth, astral, and nature. Their land variants are way better, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're these guys. I guess if you do really well underwater and you do really well underwater, they could be used as research mages. Expensive ones, though.
Yeah, but they are actually the cheapest that we have amongst the selection here, right?
I know, it's weird. It's weird.
It costs as much as a van has, pretty much.
Yeah, it's...
Otherwise, we got the normal commander, 60 leadership, no bonus, nothing to be really amazed. The scout, let's take a look at the infantry. Militia, everyone knows what militia does, not used. I believe that the spearmen, even though their stats are kind of meh, the resource cost of 3, they really help out of expansion. I mean, you just bunch a bunch of them and they do an okay job.
Yeah, you just have to worry about them routing.
Yeah. And we have a more protected version. Just the same -1 defense and more protection. He's still kind of meh in the end. Like, I don't think it's worth it. The 19 resource cost, like subpar stats, and wait, do their stats change on land, Sam?
No, actually. It's...
Oh. Okay. Oh. So
the east troops are not good. They're chaff. They're all chaff.
Oh, come on, I want the men at arms. Men at arms means they're trained, right? Well, it doesn't look any better trained to me.
He's got 1 extra point in attack.
Worse defense and more protection. Because, you know, at this point, I guess the way that they developed their infantry, they were like, you know, guys, it's not worth training to dodge and get better at it. We're bad at it, so we're just gonna arm ourselves with more protection. But yeah, but here's the cavalry. That's actually an interesting unit, I think. It's overpriced in my opinion, but you told me you've seen it do actually pretty good on land, right?
Yeah, they're not that bad. I mean, they have a high strength attack and they have a 13 blunt damage hoof attack. It's not great, but I've seen them do pretty good. It's pretty much the best you'll have.
Yeah, the best
at the East troops.
Exactly. At least it gets a charge for bronze lance. It's not a light lance, so that's still a good thing, I guess.
Yeah.
And otherwise, we have impossible to make sacred unit.
Oh. That unit.
Yeah, that unit.
If you have like everything go right, you can bless rush with them. But if anything goes wrong in your placement, you can't use them.
But then again, I'm thinking about it. How do you plan for a strong bless for a rush, right? With it costing 52 resources and 120 gold.
Yeah, it's like compared to every other every other sacred that costs over 100 gold, this one has to be the weakest I've seen.
Yeah. It does have a magical weapon. It does have glamour, but I don't think it's compatible at all with the strategy, right? trying to go for a bless for those guys is gonna make skills really expensive to afford for it.
No, it's like the nation needs, in order to actually use these guys, the nation needs some kind of resource producing unit.
Yeah.
Because there's no other way you're gonna get these guys in large numbers.
I mean, yeah, it's at 52 resources. It's twice. Remember what we're talking about? It's twice the resource cost of a Nephilim giant.
Yeah, it's crazy, and and it's nowhere near as good as the Raga. Raga's Griffin.
Yeah, Raga's Griffin is just brutal, man.
Yeah, they will destroy your nation if you don't prepare for them.
And apparently the steeds known as Morvok, so that means all the black horses, they get a additional fire attack on land, right?
Yeah, I've used it. It's worked. It works all right against light infantry.
Mm-hmm.
It works really well against any units relying on ethereal, but armor almost negates its use.
Yeah. Hey.
I guess you can.
Maybe we could actually try a random video trying to force make them work and fail miserably.
We're like, it's gonna be at least 3 attempts trying to get the right position on the map.
Yes, I know. And plus 2 trying to get the right independence and not failing expansion. I know, there's gonna be a lot of cuts, but no one will know about that. No, but let's just play, let's try to make it a bit competitive. One advantage of this nation, but I can see just like Terodos, is that you'll be able to use both the sea and the land to raid people. And people hate that, having to face an underwater nation that can go on land and down. It's so annoying, man.
Yeah, it's the, I would say that's the advantage for this nation. The land is almost completely independent of the water, even more independent than Theranos.
Yes. Let's see. Let's not get a Knight Commander. Let's get a Druid for research. Yeah, let's just try to boost our research a tiny bit for now and try to get to some Orc Quills, because I just saw that they do have an income of air of 2. So wait, do those guys get air? No. So eventually we'll recruit either the Morgan Princess or the Morgan Sorceress. And I think the best way for us to do this is to go straight in construction. And let's try to get the Fug Factory up and going. Yeah, it will be good. So we'll go with our prophet. Here's Doran. Let's call him. Let's change his name to Dolan. He's the first druid, Dolan. Okay, so I think we could go straight on the land, man. We could go straight on the land. Militias and archers, that's pretty weak. And lion tribes right there. Triton gods and Tritons might be a bit annoying to take on. So
I just realized our position on this map pretty much shows why you can't use Morvok Knights.
Yeah.
You have one water province.
Exactly. And yeah, how the mechanic works is if you're an underwater capital, you can only collect resources from underwater provinces.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah. Like the ideal position, I guess, would have been here to get at least 2 water. Here, yeah. Ideally, if we were here, it would have been good, right? We would have gotten at least 3 sea provinces for us right there.
Yeah.
But nah.
I think that would only produce about 3 or 4 Morvok Knights, though. Their cost is ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous cost. What about their fortification? The administration is at 40. Should be more technically. Huh.
Oh, it's only at 40?
Yeah, because if the cost is 1,200 and defense of 80, I was guessing the admin would be like something like 45, 50-ish. But see, what we're trying to say is that having a low administration score like that means it's even harder. Like, you don't collect as many resources as you do from neighboring provinces. Oh well. Let's keep going. Get more research going. Hopefully those guys will be able to get their job done. Let's recruit more. Okay, let's set them. We want this guy to Servant of Courage and Spam Smite. That's always a classic. Meanwhile, let's... They are archers. Let's make an arrow catcher squad. Let's see if I remember how to do this. So 5 people like this. We'll put them here on God Commander. Hey, just watch, man. Just watch a stray arrow. Just watch a stray arrow kill the commander. Just watch.
Oh,
Just watch this, man. Okay, but that should be good. If they'll pull back the archers. No, maybe.
Well, he doesn't even need to be killed. He just needs to get hit by 1 arrow, fail his morale check, and run.
Thank you. Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, exactly. So hopefully they'll move back, they'll pull the archers forward, and during that time our main squad of hit units will be at the front to be hitting them. So that's the main plan right now. Okay, let's see how it went. You know, I used to make fun of people who play Football Manager, and the more I think of it, I'm like, I'm playing Dominions. It's kind of like Football Manager. So they should, yeah, the archers are moving forward. Okay, they stopped moving forward. Alright, it worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright. One easy province. So the cool thing about having a coastal province with east is it's the same as Terodos. You will unlock a whole bunch of newly recruitable units, which is Marverni troops, right, Sam?
Yeah, Marverni troops with slightly better protection, base protection.
Yeah, because we don't go bare chested. Like, there's been
Yeah.
passed against public nudity, I guess. So, where should we go next? Let's just go after the Lizard Warriors. We'll get an easy access to Astral at the same time.
Yeah. There's not like you're an astral nation.
Yeah, and we'll just get a really weak one, though. We don't have anything over Astral 2.
No, I don't think we do have anything over Astral 2.
Yeah, we don't.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's probably gonna hurt, definitely. Let's see, can we get this second expansion army going? No, probably one. On the next turn I'll recruit a commander and we'll be able to get the second expansion army going. So let's change up the formations here. Whoever is... Okay, what happened to you? Oh, you're just weakened. Okay, that's good. Let's just make 2 squads. Just put them at the rearmost, and okay, we shouldn't have much trouble dealing with Lizard Warriors. Now that I think of it, it should be good. No.
Probably not. I mean, I don't think I've ever lost a round against Lizard Warriors before.
It's hard when you don't have archers.
Oh, I guess so. I mean, I can see you. I guess you could lose because their tridents might do enough damage for your troops to rout.
It's because they do. It's because they do the trident plus the bite, and if you can use them in kind of like a flanking, they're pretty good, man. Because they force 2 defense rolls against you.
Yeah, but usually they're in swamps, and swamps don't usually have enough
Yeah.
They don't have enough they don't usually have a huge amount of independent defenders.
Yep.
Oh, you still might fail.
But we did a good job. And now let's go after here. Here we can get all the coastal provinces around our capital. That's actually a good thing.
Yeah. I'm just glad there's no you don't get like a random wizard. I hate that. Just hate that. It's just a random wizard spawning fire elementals everywhere.
Yeah, I know. Or random independent commander, he gets the soul contract and he starts spawning devils every turn and you're like, fuck.
Oh.
You know, this can happen, man. Like, it happened to me before. Like, I was like, wait, is there 5 devils there? And later on I realized, I'm like, oh, some indie commander had the event where they get the soul contract and he's been spawning them since the beginning of the game.
Oh, wow. I've never seen that, actually.
It's insane, man. Okay, we're gonna save up some money so we can build a fortress here right away. It's not too bad at 7.2k population and an income of 66.
Mm.
I guess we should save up some money. We'll get the commander out to get those units. I kind of want to get him because I'm sure those units will route less, but nah, we need to save up for a fort. So we're almost at construction 1. Let me put 2 points of defense on those. Probably will need to get a temple and a laboratory out there to get a few shamans out. Shamans are always handy to have because you can make a communion out of them and then you can get access. Like, it's annoying, but at least you get access to the nature and astral battlefield evocations.
Yeah, nature in general is just a really useful magic. Just really useful. I mean,
exactly. It won't burn your face or freeze your face like water and fire, but it's just so handy, man.
Yeah.
Like, the relief battlefield spell is actually really great. It gives reinvigoration to everyone.
Yeah, that one's probably favorite. The other one is when Howl works for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Howl is like just a really funny spell when it works.
Oh, you know, it used to be so overpowered in the older Dominion games.
Yeah, was it because the wolves were more stronger?
Wolves were stronger and it would spawn like 4 wolves from the back corner and they would automatically be allied with a caster. So the wolves would come and flank you. Oh, we found man, and according to the law, they don't like us.
Yeah. Man and Marinon do not like us.
Alright, everyone. Sam, let's take a break right there. I think we reached the recording timer. We're 32 minutes in. Yeah. So, thanks for watching, everyone. We hope you like the content. Give us a like or subscribe if you like it. We'll know if you guys like it. And anything else to say, Sal?
Pray we don't die.
Yeah, pray while we won't die.